Well, hello and welcome back. Appreciate you joining me. So today we are going to do a little video on EDC. What is EDC? Well, if you don't know, I'm going to tell you. EDC is everyday carry. Most of us have done it our whole lives and not realized it had a whole following and thing. I didn't until a few years ago when I found YouTube and explored all the other people that carry all kinds of stuff just like I do. It's things that make you comfortable throughout your day-to-day and things you use throughout your day-to-day. Everyone's a little different, but they all have similarities for the most part, depending on what you do. For me, mine's a little more tactical, I guess. I carry a little bit of everything for all kinds of situations. It just makes me feel comfortable and prepared. So I've been EDCing since I was maybe 7 or 8 years old. Always carried a little knife, something to light a fire with, watch, something like that. It was just my thing. I love knives since a young age, and that's just what I did. So my EDC today and almost every day, it goes through phases and cycles and changes as you find different products that are better suited to your needs and things that fit what you wear better. So it's always ebbing and flowing, and we all know that. But mine for today, COVID-19 nowadays, 24/7 when I'm out of the house, this is basically what my EDC is right now. So always got, as everyone, smartphone. I could care less. I'd like a flip phone again, but this thing's actually been fairly handy with trying to do this whole YouTube thing. I got a Kyocera DualForce Pro Android. It's waterproof, shockproof, dustproof, life-proof, basically, unless you lose it, which I have done with an indestructible phone before, so I don't recommend that because that's about all you can do to one of those. That's the mil-spec version, whatever. Very cool. I like it a lot, and it's not that expensive. So, moving on, watch. Right now, I wear typically, I don't know, my arm does not bend that way. The Bertucci. I really like this Bertucci. Very nice. Size is great for someone with a medium wrist like myself. Got the NATO band. Very, very fond of this. The only time I don't wear this watch is when I'm wearing my G-Shock for work. I don't want to wear my nice watch to work because it's work and it'll get broke. And then I also wear my paracord, which is actually a Outdoor Edge Paraclaw. Great little knife. You just can fold it up like that. It's got a little finger spot and a little choil on the back here, or whatever you want to call it. Grooves knocked in there, and you could actually get a pretty decent purchase on one of these. Great little knives. Very handy. You're not supposed to put them on the way that I put mine on, but I do what I want. So, anyhoozle. Put that back on before I lose it. Next up, right here, I carry a karambit. And I do that because of two reasons. One, I like to have a knife that I can access and nobody can really see, which a lot of mine are, but whatever. And also, it gives you that dexterity, whereas if you have to be in a knife fight, which no one should ever want to be in a knife fight, they're horrible, no one's getting out of it without cuts and stabs. It's just awful. You always want to create that distance, pull your sidearm, or get away if you can. But if you have to, last-ditch effort, here you go. This is the Doug Marcaida one. It's a high-grade steel. It's got carbon in it, and they pulled the swoop out just a little bit so you can get that stabbing action. So it's not just a slicing, it's a stabbing, slicing, whatever you might come into contact with during that occasion. Very great. I recommend them completely. Comes with a little Kydex sheath, holds it very securely. Got a drain hole, though. I don't carry it upright. That's just weird. You can't access it like you should be able to. I can get it with both hands this way. Very good. And also, I don't know if they still sell these, but if they do, it comes with a trainer, which is a little aluminum trainer. It's great for practicing all your stuff without cutting you or your partner. Great idea from Doug Marcaida. Also, moving on down, I guess we'll just move straight down the body here. My belt, nothing fancy, just a leather belt. Yeah. I haven't got anything special for that. I've had this leather belt for years and it's held up fine. I think I got it at Kohl's for like 30 bucks. I don't know, 20 bucks. It's worth it. So back here, back left, non-dominant pocket. Handkerchief, nothing special. I think this is a Walmart special. $1 or $2. I've had it for years. It's Works from everything from blowing your nose to covering your face to tying up something bleeding. I don't know. Anything you can imagine. Bandana, gotta have one. Also in that pocket behind the bandana, extended round magazine. That's a 8-round mag for my Glock 43 that I carry. We're gonna get to that. So moving around from my left pocket to the center of my back. Also, let me just swivel around for you real quick. You can't really see, you know, it doesn't look like I'm printing a lot. Like you can see this. You can't really see my gun or any of that, okay? So back here in the center of my back, kind of scout carry-ish, I carry, usually this is connected to my belt, but for the video I don't want to do that. This is the little Azula by Rowan, Rat, all of them. Great knives, 1095 high steel carbon. You can't break these. These are phenomenal. I cannot say enough good stuff about these. Some of my favorite knives. I carried an SE4 every day for years. I have no qualms about taking this in the woods and doing anything I need to do. Camp chores, skinning, whatever. This will do it. And the guarantee on them is just no-brainer for the money. I mean, they're phenomenal. And this one is the one where I got the handle. You can get handles for them, or you can get them skeletonized. You can paracord wrap them, whatever you want. I keep it on this. I do not like clips. I find this is the best way. So if you need if you're in basketball shorts, you can throw it around your neck, or you can loop it through your belt like I do, and then I have it just tucked in my back, kind of scout carry, or wherever I want, depending on what I'm wearing, in my pocket. And then when I want it, I just pull it, and it's there. It's accessible. Kind of like how the Karambit is. Phenomenal. All right, coming back around here, got the old Glock 43. Yep, it's a Glock. It does everything a Glock's supposed to do. It goes bang every time. And it's easy to take apart, easy to clean. Great size for concealed carry. My Ruger LC9 is also a great size for concealed carry, but this is my off-duty and secondary weapon at work. So I stick with what I train with the most for my everyday carry, which is a Glock. So phenomenal, 6+1 pinky extension on it. Just a great little gun. I got the Night Eyes sights on it or whatever. I forget the name. Whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Little Kydex sheath picked up. Pretty cool, thin blue line, little American flag situation. Yes, it is loaded. Gun isn't any good if it's not loaded, and guns do not kill people. This little trigger finger here does. So it's loaded. Next up, we have, I'll go to my right pocket, my dominant side pocket. Have the old Para 2 right here. I say old, it's not old. I just got it like a month ago for my birthday last weekend. I ordered it a month ago and got it a little bit early. Early birthday present to me. Always wanted a Spyderco, never had one. That's exciting. Also in that pocket, carry a little chicken poop. Yep, gotta keep them lips fresh. Never know, never know. All right, and over here on this belt side here, right here, Leatherman. Love this case. This snap is the best snap in the world. My favorite. I hate Velcro with a passion. This right here is where it's at. I don't care. I wish I could put it on everything. Looks kind of like a shotgun shell too. It's kind of cool, but phenomenal. Love it. So this right here, Leatherman free P4. Hard to say sometimes, especially after a couple of these. Oh, that's my little man right there. That's cool. Anyway, off topic. ADD. But yeah, these are phenomenal. Everything's accessible from outside. Everything locks in place, and it's got that magnetic. Here, I can show you better on this blade. Hear that? Hear that click? Everything's magnetic. It's fantastic. I just love them. If I don't have one on me, I always regret not having one on me, so I will always carry one. It's also got a pocket clip if you want to carry in your pocket. This one's a little large for pocket carry, but you can do it. I have that belt space over here. The only other thing I put over here is my keys, which I forgot to put my keys on here, which they usually go right here. It's just a key fob for my truck with the truck key, and then my house key. That's the only keys I carry. I hate jangle of keys. That's all I carry. And I keep them on a Zac tool, one of those quick connect Zac tools for your belt. Best option I found, especially if you don't have a lot of keys like me. It is the best. So I recommend it highly, and I'll show it in my next video when I do my EDC bag dump. because I just forgot to bring it out. And if I walk away, it'll take me a while to get back because I gotta go all the way to the living room. So anyway, phenomenal. My non-dominant front pocket, what we have. Oh, I got a little key dangler from KeySmart, and then attached to it, I have my flashlight, which is my i1R2 EOS. This is the newer model where it doesn't come apart. You just do that and it pops open, and you got your charging port there, which is great because people were losing parts of their flashlights. Phenomenal, love it. It gives you just enough light on the low setting for, 5 lumens, and it jumps up to like 130. More than enough for almost everything you'll ever do. Then of course got the old classic Swiss. Can never say enough good stuff about this. One of my first knives was one of these. Toothpick, tweezers, fingernail file, all that stuff that you would ever need, just day-to-day piddly little stuff. I love it. Gotta have it, gotta have it. Also in that pocket, my front left non-dominant pocket, I got 2 things left in there, which is more than 2 things, but 2 individual things. Moleskin, same size as my wallet. Fantastic. It's not a Right in the Rain. I do have one of those in my everyday carry bag, but this is not. Just for jotting notes, license plates when people drive like jerks, whatever, you know. So very important to have something to write with at all times. Also, as important as having something to write with, something to write on. I mean, wow, I said that backwards. Something to write on, something to write with. Equally important. I'm having a time today. That's right, Fisher Space Pen. Cannot go wrong with the bullet. This thing, great. Writes upside down in the rain and grease, because everyone knows you never know when you might go for a swim and be like, hey, I want to take a note. Or if you're going to be an astronaut. Probably too late for me, but we'll see. Great. Love a Fisher Space Pen. And I also have that insert in another pen I used to carry all the time, which I'll show in another video when I do my progression of EDC throughout the years. That pen is awesome, and it takes those refills, which is nice. Anywho, also in this little slip here that I had that pin in, I got the Gerber EAB, I believe it's called. These are great little razor blade knives. The only downfall to these, as you may see on a review or 2 of them, is this little screw here. You got to have a screwdriver, which I'm covered, because even my little Swiss Army knife here has a screwdriver flathead that will fit that, so that's not a problem, plus my Leatherman. But super important. You never know how much you need a razor blade until you start carrying one. You don't dull your blade out on boxes and tape and all that, so phenomenal. And they're also advertised as money clip, so if you like to clip your own money, you can do it with this. It works great. Bought one from my dad too. They're phenomenal. So onto the wallet, which carries those tools. Chums, great wallet, cannot say enough. I bought 3 of them. They're like $8 a piece. Like, come on, man. Like, I've gone through so many wallets, and we'll go through that, like I said, in another video, but love it, absolutely love it. And I've carried it in different ways, but for the most part, this is how I like to carry it, with my razor blade on here and my pen, and then I've always got something to write with and something to cut with, and every time I grab it, so we're good on that. So in the front pocket, let me turn my police ID around. I don't want y'all to know who I work for and be a bunch of creepers. You have a window. Great little window, fantastic. Show, hey, this is me, you know. And then it's got a little divider here, and then on the other side of that divider, you can carry some cash or more cards, whatever. I think I got 3 cards: police ID, driver's license, and concealed carry permit, all in that front flap. And then over here on this opposite side, you have a whole nother section for cards and a band-aid if you're accident prone like myself. I got 2, 4, 6, 7 cards and band-aid in there. And I'm telling you, it's flexible, not so much with this razor blade in here, but it is flexible, it's thin. I mean, one of the best things I've ever had for front carry of a wallet. I had to stop carrying in my back pocket just because I got a bad back and it acts up. It flares up. Oh God, I feel so old. Anyway, since we're on my non-dominant side, might as well go down to my cargo pocket. Yes, I wear cargo pants because why the hell not? You can carry so much more stuff in them. They're fantastic. Anyone that makes fun of cargo pants can shut up. I carry my badge with me. Again, not going to show you from where, but my badge, always with me. And then over here on our dominant side, cargo pocket, I have, in these trying times of the COVID, I have, of course, my face mask. I have an N95 for work, but this is just for going out to the grocery. And then if I want to party or something, go fancy, this one's reversible. So, ta-da! In case you want to jazz it up for the other people to look at. And then I carry a bundle of latex gloves. Well, these are nitrile or whatever the non-latex glove is. And also in that pocket, very important, a lighter. Bic lighters are fantastic. They last for thousands of strikes, and I got electrical tape wrapped around them. Also fantastic. Never know when you might need to tape something. Never know when you might need to burn something. And you can also burn electrical tape. A little survival factoid. And also chapstick. You can make a wick. Anywho, that is basically all I carry every day, day to day, not including my EDC bag. If I am going somewhere for a weekend or whatever, I will carry a bigger flashlight. Like I'll carry another O-light, which is my S2R Baton 2. Fantastic. Can't say enough good stuff. And their clips are phenomenal. You can always put it on the brim of your hat, whatever you need to. It's got those reversible clips. O-lights, man, I use nothing but O-lights at work, and they just stand up. I use the M2R Warrior. Yeah, M2R Warrior at work all the time. 1500 lumens. I mean, the thing is, they're all amazing. I have not had enough good stuff to say about them. Just amazing. But that's about it for my EDC. So please like and subscribe. Leave comments about what kind of stuff you carry, what's important to you. Leave pictures, whatever you want to do. I appreciate it. We'll do a EDC bag dump in a later video, as well as we're going to do a viewing, I guess, of essentially what I wear at work. My war belt, loadout belt, my vest that I wear, with how I have everything positioned, because that's a lot of people have questions about that, like, well, what do y'all carry at work? How is it all laid out? Because people want to design their war belts similar to people who wear this stuff every day and can tell you what's practical and functional and all that good stuff. So we'll do that.